We just gonna go straight into the game. Bet. Alright. Cool.
اللهم اجعل
Should not be. Cool. I bet. Yo.
خيرا مما
Oof. I bet. So let's lock in this to the story time. Let's do this. Okay, cool. So this is a story how I got jumped in Patterson. Jumped 3 days before high school graduation. And all my mans ran on me. We're gonna just run this whilst I play this game. So, boom. The year is 2015. 2015 was a crazy year. I won't lie to you. There was a lot going on in 2015. So, we young, we're in high school. We're not really trying to work. We're just trying to get money the fast way, really. So, me and my mans come up with a great idea, right? So we're gonna go to Patterson and basically tell them that we want something, and when they try to give it to us, we're gonna take it. That's the bright idea that we came up with. Mind you, none of us have ever been to Patterson before. We don't know where we're going for real, right? So we pull up there. Now, let me give you the backstory, actually. At this point in time, my man's Christian has a friend named, let's say we're gonna call him K. He has a friend named K, right? Now K is a particular individual. This is a guy that you cannot trust. Like, I never understood why my man Christian and this guy were friends. My man Christian is a thorough guy. Like not much bad you can really see about him, but this Carl character, like, story time on Carl. Let's see. I need to say K. K is the type of dude where I remember one time he had a girlfriend, right? And mind you, this girl is bad. Like, bad Spanish joint, I want to say. We end up all going to the city for this girl's birthday. Yo, tell me why she pays for her own birthday dinner and also for Carl to eat. Like, Like, you took your girl out to eat for her birthday and she bought you dinner. That's really a wild situation. So, this is the type of dude that Carl is, but I'm already knowing who Carl is, so I'm like, whatever. But Carl, he talks a big game, right?
Got a what?
Carl is the type of guy that, you know, if you let him tell it, he's the biggest thing moving. He's tough. He's like that. Whatever. He's outside. Mind you, we all know Carl. And we know that he's cap. But this is my man's man. So I'm hanging out with him at the time. So it is what it is, right? So Carl, I basically, me, my man's Christian, we brainstorming on this move. We going on this lick, right? So boom, we decide to tell Carl about what the movement is. Okay, bet. So now, Carl is like, yo, I'll bring the dog with me. Now, what that would mean is that this situation should theoretically go smoothly because with the dog involved, it should be a very quick process. Meaning we get in and we get out. It shouldn't be too much, you know, hooting and hollering going on, really. And so, hold on a second. So, what's going on? Show my huh? Where's my face? But anyways, I just play this game. This is way Let me see. Story time while gaming is different. But anyways, back to the story. Carl is supposed to have dogwood. Cool. So the plan is we go there, let the dog out, get what we need to get, and leave. Does it go according to plan? You guessed it. It does not go according to plan. What ends up happening, so, alright, boom. We don't pick a particular day when this is supposed to happen. What really ends up happening is that...
God dang it, bro.
This is what we're going to do. I'm just going to yap. So yeah, as I'm telling y'all, what goes on is this. Carl was supposed to bring the dog with him, doesn't bring the dog with him, so... My man Christian calls me one day, I'm at the gym. Mind you, I got on a penny, basketball shorts, running shoes. It's summertime, it's 3 days before graduation, right? So, let me get TikTok again. Let me get TikTok again. Let me go live. Nah. We're gonna go live on TikTok genre right here. I'm gonna start over from the beginning. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go live in the TikTok genre. So boom. Story time, John. Cool. So, boom. So, starting from now. This is way harder than what I thought. So, dang, how am I gonna get people to watch me stream? This is a good question. I thought it was gonna be easy, like get the, you know what I mean? Get the TikTok people in here, like how the streamers do it. They make it kind of look fake easy. It's not as easy as it looks. It's mad different things going on for you to try to stream. Like, mind you, you got OBS, you got microphones, you got inputs, outputs. It's mad different elements to streaming that I didn't really think about. But anyways, we here. So boom. This is why, if you're gonna do dirt, you should do it by yourself, right? If you're gonna do dirt, you should do it by yourself. Because you never know how people are gonna react in certain situations that you've never been in with them before. Especially if it's not your man's man. If it's just your close man, then maybe you kind of have an idea, but you don't really know because you can have a plan, but how things happen and what like how things actually occur oftentimes don't go according to plan. So if you saying, okay, boom, we're gonna do this, and they're gonna respond like that, and then we're gonna do this and be out. It's kind of different when reality sets in and this other person has their own mind and their own sort of ideas of how they want to react and how they want to do things. So what really ends up happening is like you have your idea of what's going to transpire when you go to do something, but you never know what's really going to happen. So, for example, boom, it's 2015. I was just like, I wasn't stupid, but I just didn't. I didn't really think about repercussions when I used to do stuff. Like I would just do stuff. Like impulsive is the right word. I was impulsive. I was an impulsive kid, and still can be impulsive to today. But I think I have it more in control than I did at that time. So what ended up happening was I got jumped and they turned me Muslim. Alright, so I got jumped in Patterson, right? And I had to take him out because there really was no, I don't know them, I don't know who to be, I don't even know who it really was, to be honest, like for me to try to like get back, quote unquote, but like after I did it, I was like, you deserve that, because I put myself in that position in the first place. So, boom. It's 2015. It's 3 days before my high school graduation. 3 days, so it's like June something. It's hot, it's summertime. So the plan is, we're going to text them and be like, yo, let's get and, you know, meet up with them like we're going to buy it, but we're not going to buy it, we're going to take it. That's the idea, right? So what we do is, we hit up the dude. I forget even how I got this dude contact. I think it was one of my mans like who knew him. It was like his cousin or something, like just not real, maybe not really his cousin, but just a dude that he knows from around the way that goes to like that deals in these sorts of things. Because I went to a suburban high school, right? So the method if you go to a suburban high school is go somewhere in the hood, buy it for cheaper, and come back to the suburbs and sell it for more. And that's an automatic, way to go from a little bit to a little bit more, basically. So I get my man's, or we figure out who it's gonna be first. So we had the contact. We know he has what he has. Boom, boom, boom. So we just need to pick a time and a day to link up with him. So boom. My man's and I are discussing the move, and he brings in his other man, Carl, who I shouldn't even say his name, but whatever. He brings in his man, Carl, who I don't really know him like that. We went to middle school together for a little bit, but that wasn't really my man's like that. All I know is he was a fast, he was a fast football playing ball, like he was running back, he was athletic. But now that I see him, he's a little bit more like he's dipping and dabbling in the streets. And you gotta, when you're doing things with people, you gotta check the character of the people that you're doing with, right? Now, let me give you some background on this guy. This guy, he had a girlfriend that was bad, very bad. Boom. Long story short, she has a birthday one day in New York City. You know, when you're young, you want to go into Times Square and get dinner and act like you're doing like a big to-do for your birthday. So this is what she wanted to do, right? We go into the city for her birthday. Mind you, I know of her. Again, I went to school with her for a little while, but I don't really know her like that. So we go into New York City for her birthday party. Everything's cool. I think she had a couple of her friends. It's me, my man Christian, this other dude. And towards the end of the birthday dinner, when you put when the check is coming out and everyone is like, oh, how are we gonna pay for this? Whatever, what have you. I noticed she pays for him and her, meaning on her birthday, she paid for her boyfriend's dinner and her birthday dinner. I'm looking at it like, on her birthday, she's paying for you? There's levels to brokenness, right? There's you gotta be sparing, you gotta have things on a budget, birthdays roll around, things like that. You take care of those. And then there's your girl is paying for you on her birthday dinner. Like you didn't even back up, you didn't save a couple months, weeks in advance. You didn't try to ask your man to try to borrow something and try to give it back to him just to make her feel special. But he felt comfortable doing that, and she seemed like this is just par for the course. This is just what we do. So they like it, I love it. And I'm like, all right, cool. So that right there is red flag number one, where you shouldn't be doing any sort of business dealings with him. And I'm gonna tell you another thing that happened after this. That if we would have just heeded our internal, our first minds, we would have been like, all right, this is a character that we maybe not should be involved with anymore, right? So anyways, it's me, my man's, and his man's, and we think about pulling this move, right? Cool. I don't think we established a particular day in mind, I'm not gonna lie. All I know is that when my man gave me a call one day and was like, let's do it today. Like they had already gotten everything together, so he like, all right, let's do this today. But I didn't know what day that was gonna be, so I'm at the gym. I'm in a penny, basketball shorts, Nike running sneaks. Like this is not bust a move attire. Like bust a move attire is black hoodies. Today is the Nike skis, but this is pre-COVID, so it's not Nike skis. It's the hoodie where you pull the strings and it's that type of. But because of how we doing this, it's supposed to be more of a finesse drawing, so it's not supposed to be so. Because if you pull up and it's a bunch of people in black hoodies and they tie tight and everything like that, that's already gonna alert you. You're gonna, you know what I mean? So you gotta play it a little smoother than that. It gotta look like it's one thing and end up being another, right? And mind you, we don't know each other. They don't know my face, I don't know their face. But really, how the logistics of how we planned this was stupid because I'm 1 degree of separation from them. All they gotta do is ask the person who gave me their number, yo, who is this? Where is he from? Blah blah blah. And that would got me caught up because they could have figured out where I lived and But these are things that you learn over time. Like if you're not tapped in, like you gotta really make sure you're doing these things correctly. So anyways, they call me. I'm at the gym. I'm like, you don't want to be scary. I really want to. In my mind, I want to say today's not a good day because I wasn't really prepared for this. But anyways, I'm at the gym, whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. I meet them at the mall. I park my car. Get in the car with them. I get in the car with them. Guess what I see? I see two dudes with champion hoodies, all black, purple flags in the backseat of the car. My man's is in the front seat. He's driving. He kind of got on normal clothes. So when I see them, I'm like, oh, y'all on bad timing. Immediately, y'all on bad timing. It's keep in mind it's June. They got on black champion hoodies. I'm thinking this is gonna get wicked. So we get in the car. Now, mind you, it's 4 people in the car. It's me, my man's C, his man's K, and then it's another dude who I've never seen before. I don't know him from a can of paint. He's in the car too. And he looked like a vicious, ugly bull. Like, like when somebody just be mad, dark skin, and ugly, you just kind of assume like they're tough. It was one of those. Like, I saw him, dark skin, ugly, didn't really say much. I'm like, okay, he should definitely be on time, right? Cool. So, bet. What ends up happening is this: we pull up to the spot that they told us to meet us at in Patterson. When we pull up, we're on the side. We park on the side of the street. Dude comes out, but he doesn't come out with what he's supposed to come out with. He comes out. And he was smart. They had a system in place. When he came out, he's kind of like seeing like who's in this car, what's going on, and looking back in retrospect, he already peeped it. Like something is off here, but at the same time, he's trying to like go with the move. So the way the street is set up, there's an alley that kind of runs through both sides of the street. So we're on the left side. He's like, pull around, come to the other side of the street. So boom, we pull a car to the other side of the street. Now this time he comes out with somebody else. So it's 2 of them now, and he got the whatever he has in his hand. And so he comes to the car. Now, we never discussed everyone in the car, like how exactly this is going to work. So when he comes to the car, what he comes with, it's kind of like a stalemate. Like, it's kind of like, are you going to give me the money? Are you going to give me what you're supposed to give me? There's no, like, it's kind of awkward. It's like, who's going to move first type of thing. Because, like, he's standing outside the car. We're in the car. Windows roll down. So now I go to. I'm like, dudes in the backseat have on champion hoodies. They should be on bad time straight from the get-go, like rundown time. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, if I'm in black hoodie and they got on flags that's not associated with what they associated, so it's the 48. They're trying to throw them off, like, oh, they're from over here, or they're this, but they're not really that. So I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, they smart. They really thought about what they got going on. So stalemate. We're sitting there. We're like, I'm thinking like somebody got bust moves. So I'm like, let me do it. So I start getting out of the car and I'm like, yeah. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I'm just like, I gotta pop the bottle. So I go to grab his shirt. Mind you, skinny air bull, like 110 pounds, soaking wet. Like if I grab him, he's going up top rope. It's gonna get critical. It's gonna be bad for him. Mind you, I'm not even like at this time. I'm like 6 foot, but I'm like 150. But I'm like anybody my size or smaller, I get up with you. I feel like so. I'm like, you know what? dudes in the backseat, they're bonds. So let me get on BT, right? So I grab him. I go to grab him by his shirt. He's so skinny. He hit a move. So I'm trying to reach for him. He not letting me grab him. So he hit a little juke. Like now he's running. Like he how you do that little hop when you're gonna see if the person's gonna chase you really. So he does a little hop and he looking back. So I'm like, I gotta go for what I know. I'm going for him. So I'm running after him. It's rundown time. Boom. I'm on him. I'm running after him. I'm so locked in on what I'm doing right now. First off, my first thing is he's screaming like one of us has a dog with us, but we don't. So I'm like, why is he screaming like that? But I'm running after him. I'm running after him and his man, they run, but they're screaming. I'm like, I'm thinking y'all are outside, like kind of dealing, y'all live in Patterson, y'all kind of doing what y'all do. Why are you screaming like that? That's not even, I just thought it was weird, so I'm running after him. As I'm running after him, he drops the package. So the two people that hopped out of the back seat, they kind of like they don't run towards what I'm running towards. They run away. They run to the main street. So picture it like this. I'm running away from the main street. I don't even realize this, but I'm running away from the main street where if you go back here, it's railroads, it's factories, it's nothing back here. Like nothing, nobody's going to see you back here. They're running to the main street where it's like you can't really do anything on this main street because it's cops up and down the street, it's businesses, it's all type of civilians. So they're running, really they're running to safety. I'm running, trying to complete the mission of what we came here for. So I run down. I pick the package up. Mind you, as I said before, they're screaming. I go and I pick up what I pick up. I turn around. It's 100 people out here. I said, oh, nah. That's when it clicked in my mind. This is why they're screaming. I keep running. I run around. I run around the street. And I run into somebody's backyard. Mind you, like, I can hear them out there because they're out there, they're screaming, like, we're going to find you, we're going to catch you. I'm like, oh, and everybody I came with, nowhere to be found. I'm by myself, and I got it in my hand. I got the package in my hand, so I'm like, oh, this is a bad John. So boom. I'm standing there, my heart beating. I'm like, yo, never. All right. So I'm standing there now. I'm like, I bet. I'm in this backyard, so all anyone has to do is kind of like keep coming down the street, and they. Like if they come into this backyard, like it's one way in and one way. It's a high fence. I can't even like really hop the fence, and they can't see in here. So I see. I don't see. I hear people kind of like on both sides of me. They don't know where I'm at though. They're like, where you went? So I'm standing here. Mind you, my phone is in the car. I think I jumped out with no phone. The phone is in the car. So I can't even call my man because mind you, he came in the car. We've never been here before. He came in the car. We came in the car. And so he was on one side of the street. So he drove up to Main Street basically. And I'm running away from Main Street. So we're going in two opposite directions. They're already reconvening, getting back in the car. And now they're like, oh, where's Jason? I'm like, oh. Again, when you're playing things, you never know how people are going to react in a different situation. So it's best for you to do it yourself because you control what you control. Once you add different elements to the situation, you can no longer, you can't control it as much because people are unpredictable. So I'm in the backyard now. Something tells me like just run out. So I run. I shoot out. When they see me kind of run out of the backyard, they identify. They see me in the middle of the street. So now, you know what? I don't think I see as many people anymore. Like I think they kind of went around and went up. Like they couldn't find me. So, but when I start running, I see there's a white car coming towards me. And mind you, my man drove a white car, so I'm thinking, oh, that's them. I bet. Let me get in the car. I'm standing in the middle of the street. The car's coming. As the car gets to me, the car is not slowing down. So as it gets close, I push off the car. I'm like, oh, that's not them. That is not them at all. So I'm like, oh, I keep running. Mind you, I'm digging myself into a deeper grave because I'm running further and further away from Main Street. And if anyone's ever been to Patterson, you know, like, there's an industrial part of Patterson where it's all rundown buildings. Like, there's nothing back here. No one's coming back here either. So I'm running down there not knowing I'm making it worse for myself and better for them because they really could do anything to me once I get back here. So I remember, all right, I push off the car, boom, I keep running. I run around, like I run on the inside of this fence, like kind of up against this building, and I run, and I'm kind of like trying to run around, and I'm thinking I'm gonna jump over the fence and keep running, blah, blah, blah. The car that I just pushed off, they kind of went around the street and blocked it off, and they jump out. And this car is full of people. It's got to be 8 people in this car. It's Bad John. Boom. They jump out of the car. They cut me off. So now I'm trying to hit a reverse, turn around, go the other way. Boom. People coming behind me. So now I'm stuck inside of this fence. It's a plywood fence. I'm going to tell you exactly why I know and I remember it's plywood, bro. Plywood fence. I turn one way. I turn one way. You know when people catch you and they're like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh. Once people hit you with the oh yeah, John, it's bad. Because they really got you, and I'm really done up. So I'm like, okay. The method for pardon me, pardon myself. The method for if you're getting jumped, obviously, is the this jump. It's the you gotta curl up. If it's more than two, if it's two people, you can kind of. But if it's 3, 4, or more, it's the curl up, John. You gotta do the curl up. So when I get in this situation, I'm gonna keep it being. First I cop it. I'm like, yo, nah, it wasn't me. Blah, blah, blah. They're like, nah. I'm trying to cop it. I'm like, oh, because I've been in fights before, but I've never been jumped like this. Like this is a bad. Like I'm in where they're from. I'm in the back of it. Like they really could do me the worst way. So I'm like, this could go left. Boom. So they catch me. I think I tried to kind of with the first one, like try knuckling him, but it was so much coming from all these different directions. I'm like, oh, nah. So boom, I'm copping it. I'm like, nah, it wasn't me, blah, blah, blah. Copping it. Cheeks. Very cheeks. Just start copping it. Boom. I lay down. They're hopping me. Boom. Hands, feet, plywood starts coming off the fence. They start pulling the wood off. Pause. Pulling the plywood off. Hitting me. Boom. Boom. I still gotta. I had 10 staples in my head, hit me with a piece of plywood. Mind you, it's so much adrenaline in this situation that you don't even really. It doesn't hurt. Just the idea of it, like it should hurt. So you're like, oh, not like it's shocking. You're just shocked. You got so much adrenaline. You're so overwhelmed. There's so many different things. So anyways, they hop me. Boom, 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 boom. Hop me. Boom. Took. This is the thing I never noticed about him. I had on penny shorts, sneakers. They took off my shorts. I'm like, take my shorts off. That's kind of weird, bro. But took my shorts and took my sneaks. And I think they took my penny too. Like I had like a compression shirt. I think I had on a compression shirt, compression shorts, and socks. I come out. Now finally, white car comes. My man's pick me up. And I'm like, yo, where were y'all antennas? Where have y'all been this whole time? They like, oh, we ran in the other direction. We ran up the block, we went in the main street, got back in the car. I'm like, oh, y'all are cheeks. So I get back in the car. I'm tight. Like obviously, like any person that's ever been hot before. After you get done being hot, you oh yeah, it's up. Why should I see them? It's up. So I'm thinking, I'm thinking I'm calling my other man's who are a little bit more outside. I'm like, yo, I'm thinking about we gotta take it there. They just did me filthy. We gotta take it there. Bet. I'm riding in the car. Oh, mind you, and my keys was my car keys are in my pocket. I didn't take my car keys out of the. I took my car keys with me outside of the car for whatever reason. I just didn't think. My phone was left in the car, but my car keys in my pocket. They took my keys. I had a second pair, but like I told you at the beginning, I left my car at the mall, and I came here. So I can't go back to the mall to get my car without going back home to get the keys. Who's at my house? My parents. Now, I'll probably put a clip or some of what I look like, but it was bad. Now, mind you, you left the house with clothes. You're coming back home without clothes. So that's number one. You don't have on shoes. Number two, I'm bleeding. And I'm dirty. I got shoe marks. It's a bad John overall. So like, I get back to my house. My mom's just mad because she's just like, "What did you do? What just happened?" Because obviously I told her I was going to the gym, and then I came back like this. Obviously, I really did go to the gym, but everything that transpired after, boom, she doesn't know this. So I get back home. And mind you, again, this is 3 days before high school graduation. I had braces at that time too, so it's like, it really could have been bad. Like everything was fine with the braces and everything, but when I get home, I actually have to go to the hospital. I go to the hospital because my head is bleeding. Go to the hospital. They asked me what happened. I'm like, oh, I got in a skateboarding accident. I fell off my skateboard, no helmet. People in there looking at me like, this doesn't really look like a skateboarding accident, but okay. They treat me. I get 10 staples on my head. Boom. I get back home. Mom takes my phone. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I'm like, this is why you don't do things with people you don't know, because it could just go left. Boom. Now, I'm thinking, I'm like, all right, what's the next move? Because obviously I'm mad, but now I'm on punishment, so I can't leave. So now time is progressing, and I'm really thinking about like the logistics of this. And I'm like, they know, like I said, 1 degree of separation, so they could figure out where I live very easily. But me tracking them down and getting to them, and just a different situation, I'm putting people who live with me at risk if we start going. back and forth, right? So I'm like, basically, I gotta take that on the hop. Now, I told you about Kay, how he was a bad individual to just be around in the first place. Fast forward like a year, my man Christian, and him are living together. I go in their apartment. There's no furniture in there, no cutlery, no plates, no chairs. They got oodles and noodles. My man Christian got a TV, Xbox, a bed. That's it. It's no water. It's no fruit, vegetable, oodles and noodles. They eat Jack Max, hookups. My man Christian is doing his thing, his little ones and twos. He goes to Maryland for like a weekend or something. He comes back. I can't remember if Carl took his Xbox and his stash or just the stash that he had, but he's like everything, whatever money he had was gone when he came back. Kay did whatever with it. Oh, it's echoing? Oh, my fault. Hold up. Let me see. Let me see what's going on with the echo. Is it still echoing? Huh. Yo, test. But yeah. Alright. What about now? Yo. Alright, cool. So boom. Like I said, Carl done. I'm bad with the letters for names thing. Carl took everything that my man had. They start going through it. Long story short, they had to get out of that apartment. It was a luxury building, but they really had no business living there in the first place. Carl couldn't even pay for his girl's birthday dinner. What was he doing in a luxury building with my man's? But these are the things you learn, like being young and just doing stuff for whatever reason. So yeah, that was the story how I got hopped in Patterson. I had to take it on the hop. That's it. Yeah, but let's do some gameplay now. Let me get back on the Arc Raiders and just yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the Arc Raiders, John. I've been getting killed in this game. What's going on with my? What's going on with my? Hold on, I'm trying to make sure I get my. Oh, God, tool. What's going on? Yo. Okay, trying to make sure. Add a source. What's going on? Why is my video? Is my video on screen? Where's my camera? Mm. Mm. Alright, let's just rock. Yo, by the way, Zay. Good looks for tuning in, bro. What's your name? Where you from?